as a matter of fact, I think I told you guys years ago on this very channel about Millie Bobby Brown. I said, bro, she's a weird one. She's a weird one. I'm not just talking about her character in Stranger Things. I mean IRL. Shout out to Bounty in the comments for this article. It seems like every day a new Hollywood actress is publicly admitting to having ties to the occult. Witchcraft, Satanism, and now mediums are on the table in modern progressive Hollywood bubble, or in the modern progressive Hollywood bubble. Godzilla vs. Kong actress Millie Bobby Brown. By the way, her role in that movie is completely pointless, but that's all. Millie Bobby Brown has now thrown her hat in the club of the occult. In a recent interview with Glamour, of course, hailing the Stranger Things star as one of the women of the year, Millie Bobby Brown, well, look, at least, I'll give her this. At least Millie Bobby Brown, from what we know so far, is a biological female. So, I will say, just for any female, congratulations. As of 4 years ago, probably wouldn't need to say that, but anyways, Millie Bobby Brown admitted to identifying as a feminist after consulting with a psychic. Hollywood has been using Brown as a puppet for feminism since she was a minor, as a means to expand access to menstrual care and sex education for girls all around the world. Brown addressed the UN at the age of 14, a move that saw the actress becoming the youngest UNICEF Goodwill ambassador in 2018. Brown says that it was a psychic who informed her that she was a feminist. While campaigning as a minor for things such as Advil and tampons to be fundamental rights for girls and women. How do I know if I'm a feminist? She says. The actress claimed to have Googled after being told she was a feminist. So you had to Google it. Even after the psychic told you that you were a fucking feminist. You had to Google it. She told the outlet that she really grasped the idea of feminism and what it means to her. After reading articles and books on the subject, ultimately it was about opportunity. Bingo. Before we move forward in this article, I just want to let y'all know, bingo. What is this word right here? Opportunity. That's what it is. That's what she wanted. That's what they all want. That's the reason why they do this shit. That's the reason why they will listen to Henry's grandpa's uncle down at the fucking gas station that charges you $500 to read your fucking palms. Not saying that every single person that reads palms or every single fucking psychic is not what they deem they are, but most of the people out here that say they're psychics are not real fucking psychics. Hate to burst your bubble, Millie. I just think there are things in the world that haven't been created, the actress later explained, adding, I don't need to do a whole big thing and change the world. I don't need that. But if I can do the small things that help people, their heart, their mind, their spirit, then that's what I'll do. First of all, this line right here where she says, I just think there are things in the world that haven't been created. What the fuck? That's like, if somebody told me, if I'm interviewing somebody and somebody tells me that, gives me that line, I will say, and the grass is green. Like, are you fucking high right now? Are you on shrooms right now? Like, there's things in the world that just, haven't been created, man. Like, uh, okay. But then you get down here where she says, "I don't need to do a big whole a whole big thing and change the world." No, no, no. You just need a cape for shit that you have no idea what it even means. You want to identify with something that you had to fucking Google after someone told you that that's what you should identify as because you paid them money. But you go back up here where she says, "How do I even know I'm a feminist?" How to know if you're a feminist? That's like being sick and then googling what your sickness is. So what's the one thing everybody says? If you Google, you have a cough. Apparently, according to Google, whatever fucking site you click or whatever answer you choose on the internet that you Google up, you're gonna be dead within a couple hours. But you want to Google, you feel okay with Googling, how do I know if I'm feminist? That's why it trips me out when people, like, I get on Big J all the time about the whole astrology thing. Like, oh, I'm a Leo, or I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm a Sagittarius. Like, fam, it don't matter, man. Like, I have some characteristics of a Capricorn. I have some characteristics of fucking Leo. I have some characteristics of a Virgo. But I'm none of them shits. So, again, Googling if you're a feminist or not is just fucking retarded. Sorry, you're an idiot. And now you're basing your whole fucking, not just your career, you're streamlining your whole life with this shit. Identifying with something you had to fucking Google. Something you still don't know what it means. You're just regurgitating what somebody else said and they don't even know what it means. And then you get to this part right here where she says, I don't need to do this whole big thing, change the world, all this ball, whatever. If I can do the small things and help the people, their heart, their mind, their spirit, then that's what I'll do. Well, that's all good and all and everything, but what the fuck does that have to do with feminism? How does that make you a feminist? That still doesn't explain to me how you identify as a fucking feminist or why you would identify as a feminist. These are the people that have the millions and millions of fucking followers and subscribers, all this other shit. The Millie Bobby Browns of the world that have all this fucking influence. She'll shave her hair bald one day. I know it's just for the movie. I mean, for Stranger Things. But I'm just making a joke. But still, these are the same kind of the Britney Spears of the world, the Millie Bobby Browns of the world, the Maisie Williams of the world, the Jennifer Lawrence, the Rachel Zeglers. These are all people with millions of fucking followers, all this fucking influence on social media. Hell, that even affects outside of social media, out in the real world. And they're telling you, oh, do this for this and do this for that. The dummy Lovatos of the world. That she wanted to identify with everything under the sun right after she got out of fucking rehab. And then a year later, she's like, "Oh man, I'm back to normal again. I feel like a woman again, and I'm listening to good rock music again. I want to collab with Knock Loose. I hope she does." Shout out to Dummy Lovato, by the way. But now you have the Millie Bobby Browns of the world caping for shit that they don't even know what they're caping for. And they're telling millions and millions of people all over the world, hey, join me as I cape for this. And then you're simply asked in an interview that can be edited, and they don't even edit the part out that she's clearly telling you guys, I don't know what it is. I just identify with it. Oh well. This is the world we live in, folks. This is a society that you guys have decided you want to be a part of. The celebrities that cape for shit that they don't know anything about. And they're happy telling y'all that they don't know and they don't care. Still, follow me. That's what they're saying. When are we going to learn, guys? When are we going to learn to stop listening to the Millie Bobby Browns? This bitch looks crazy, man. She has time that she can kind of come back from this. But the question is she going to go deeper down into the fucking occult of this shit? Look, man, I'm somebody that, after all the shit that I witnessed here in the world, after all the shit I'm sure that we all see on Twitter, all the weird stuff, half of the stuff we can't even tell whether it's staged or not, which is even more creepy. But I'm somebody that still has hope, man. And I have hope for Millie Bobby Brown, and hopefully she doesn't dive deeper down into this fucking into this rabbit hole of Hollywood. But at this point, Maybe she's too far going. I don't know. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments whether I'm overreacting. It's your boy Corn.